Hello guys and welcome back to SM Software. This is another episode on a React Native Marketplace app using Expo. So in this episode, you're going to work on a app state management and also the context, app theme, layout, and all of that. So this is an example for the app. What I mean about app state management or context is this. So if you go to cart, you can see that the product added is there. So we need to go first of all work on the context and also the layout, the main app layout. All right, my name is Shaban Musamba. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and also like this video. Let's get started. All right, so this is the application we created in our last episode, in our previous episode, and this is what we have so far. We got a couple of screens here, but we are not working on the screens just like this. Right now, we want to clear everything. But is one of important fact to work on here first is the root layout. This is actually the main app, the global layout for our entire application. So we want to take care of this file. First of all, everything you can do here, it will actually wrap around the app on mount. So what we want to do, we want to create the theme, and also we can use SafeAreaProvider. So we want to use the PaperProvider so that we can have access to a couple of stuff here. So we don't need to do the design from the scratch. First of all, we can go ahead and install some packages. So we can go to here. We got a couple of packages here to install. So we can do npx expo install and install secure storage and expo file system notification location. Some of this we want to use it right now, but we can just go ahead and install this one first. So the rest we will handle them later. So I can copy this and I can stop the app since our app is running and just press this one. Go ahead and install this. So this will install this all of this the packages. You can try to follow up to see if is there any error to fix. If there is no error, so we'll just give it time and we will get back to this later. This installation completed without any issue. So we also need to add Zustand. We can go to here. I can do npm install Zustand. Yeah, this so this one will help us to manage the state. So we can use this one. Just copy this and go back to our project and just place this command here. So this will install this package. What else do we need to install? We've got Axios. We can also go at the same time work around to see what we have so far. Axios and yeah, this is what we have so far. So we can we need to see what else to install in here. We can also install some of this, but we will get back to this one later. The installation here too completed without any issue. All right, we can now get started. We can get started with building now or creating our root layout for our app. So we got one or two more things to install again. So we can install also React Native image picker because we want to use image. Hope we don't have it yet. And that was image picker. So you can go to AI here to see how to install that. So you can just copy this one. We also have React Native image preview or view, image viewing. So we have this one too. We need to install. So I can install the first one and also take the other one to install it. So the job is for this one just help us to preview image. Actually, I can do like this, and this one too. Right, so this is correct. One thing to do here, we can actually go ahead and close this one. So what we want to do, first of all, we can create our theme. We want to create our theme. We can go to lib here and create theme. Theme.ts. We are, of course, by the way, you are using TypeScript to organize our files, so we don't want to have those errors. So we can do import md3 Lite and md3 dark, and also what else, and md3 default. Yeah, so this is just about our themes from React paper. So we can if you want, we can actually open a React paper here, React Native paper. So this will help us to follow along with a couple of stuff. So I will come back to this site later. Let's focus on this we are doing first. Okay, so after that we can do const base override and it's just equal to what we want to do, or override the apply the themes. So you can do roundness 8, let's set maybe to something like 8 or 10. So this depends on how you want to do it, doesn't matter. So we can do export light theme. We are going to create two themes. So we're going to have an export light theme and also dark theme. So to speed up, since we have AI, you don't need to handle this one. Don't need to create this manual. You can save time. So I can just copy the whole thing like this, and I go to AI. Say let's create React Native or RN theme.tsx. Let's create. So this will help us. Let's create theme. Let's say light theme and dark too. Light and dark. This is correct. You don't need to do much stuff here. So this guy will just go ahead and help us with the theme. So we don't need to go and do the rest of we don't need to type everything. All right, so this here we got at least the startup, but a couple of things we don't need. The text doesn't exist. We don't need the text. The text, I think, which was removed. So we're going to have a primary color, secondary color, background color, surface color, We can also have error color, and text is not there. We can have maybe outline color. So we got colors here, so we're just going to match this one. So this depends on the primary color you want to set, and the rest you can remove this, and this can help us complete the rest. So we can just save this way. This is just an example of what we can do. So you can actually go ahead and add more colors if you want to add them. Okay, so this is correct. When you are exporting this, of course we are exporting this, so we can go back to the layout. This is our app layout here. You can see that we don't really have anything. If you open our app, this is this one app here, but we have let's go back to Expo. We want to start also this app so that we can see what we have so far. All right, so to start this app, I can actually clear this and just do npx expo start -c to clear the cache. So this will start the app, and I can now go to my app. This is the one. Minimize this. So I want to scan. This is one app we are testing. This is the original app, and we want to show now the one we are building here. As we are waiting for the code is not ready. All right, so we might give it a couple of minutes to a minute or more to start. This might take a couple of minutes. I'm not sure. Actually, it's ready. So what we can do is we can clear this and scan the code again. See, yeah, now the app is there. I'm not sure. I don't know why it cannot run two apps at the same time. Okay, so now the app is here. We want to see what we have so far on this app. At the same time, we can walk around the app layout. We can work on the app layout. So this is our app layout. We don't really have anything in here, but what we want to return here, we can remove this, and we want to return. We can return SafeArea, SafeAreaProvider. This one. We return this one, and we can also return our app is ready here. The app is ready, so we can also return PaperProvider, this one. So make sure to import these two. It's missing. We check on that. PaperProvider, we can also return or wrap this in a SafeArea. SafeArea, like this. SafeArea view. So now here, now we can have the stack, or we have the screens. The rest of the screen, we're going to add them in here. Okay, so a couple of things. Looks like we are this is not there. Yep, this is fine. So we can save this and go back to our app. This is the app. You won't really see any change unless we got errors. But if there's no error, you won't really see any change, because we haven't done any change yet, update anything yet. What we can do here, we want to now use the theme, this theme here. So we can go here. What can we do? We can do const. Const. Const scheme. Const scheme is equal to. We take now use color scheme. Use color scheme. And we can now we can do const theme is equal to, so we can now use our theme. I can also, since we are using TypeScript, so this is easy to import. So if you just press here, we'll be able to import it, all of the stuff. You can see that the theme will be imported automatically here. Okay, so now we know we can now use the theme. If we check the color, which color we have, whatever color we have, and then just check which theme we have, which is light theme or dark theme. Light theme or dark theme, we just change. So now for provider, we can go ahead and use. We can go ahead and use the theme here. So we can do theme color. That's this one here. It's a bit clear. It's not that complicated. So we're just going to use a React Native. Use schema color. Use color scheme. So we check if it's dark mode or light mode, and we just use our theme. So this is the theme we define here. All right. So this is it so far. We can also use the style. If you take this SafeArea here, SafeArea view, we can also wrap it a bit of style. So we can do, for example, flex 1, maybe top, flex 1 top, right, and also left, the edge. Okay, so save that. We can try to reload. I want to see our app. This is what we have here. Yeah, this is what we have here. So we can go ahead and now remove some of this stuff. For the stack, we can go to we have this stack here, but this stack here, instead to have it this way, we want to pass some options in there. So we can I can actually close this. So we want to pass some options. For example, show header false. We don't want to show the header, the default header. We will handle the rest in our own. We can also do stack tabs. You can say tab.screen, and then we pass the tabs, our tab. I'm sure you remember about that. We created in our previous episode. We can also create. We can also add another one, stack for the screen. Say stack the screen. For product, single product. So we will add that for single product in the rest of the stuff. We will work on this. But if I save this and I go back to our app, see now that the header is gone. We don't have that header, but we still have our stuff here that are working actually. See the tabs, whatever they are changing. Okay. But for the theme, you won't really see the color or whatever. You will be able to see that very soon once you start working on different stuff. Okay, this is correct for now. What else can we do? All right, so to go faster, we can create. So we need to create some types and also create context. So since we already have store, we can use can create a file called use auth.ts. So this is going to be our main context, auth context. So, auth context. But before this, we want to create types, because we don't have a user yet. We can create types like this .ts. So this way we are going to store stuff, for example, user, and can create user and also product. So let's do export type is going to be which one first? Export type is going to user, and we're going to have inside here going to have ID, which is going to be shrink. So if you are using Laravel, you may change this to integer, because Laravel by default is integer. So since we are using MongoDB for the database, so we set this to shrink. We have avatar instead of image is going to be avatar, and this is also a shrink. What else? Avatar, we can also add token, depend, shrink, and join. This is going to be shrink too. So we can also create another type here, export what state. We can in this one we can have user, use the user. We can have loading, can have token, which is going to be shrink token, going to shrink, and also do login, login. It's going to be function, or which we can pass maybe user, but we can pass some nope. We can do for this is going to be user, token, user token, and also string token, which is string. We can do logout, which is just going to be promise. Like do logout. This is going to be promise. Do promise. And void. Promise and void. Oh, what am I doing here? So this is supposed to, we can let's try this. Yeah, void like this. Yeah, this is going to be logout, and we also have I think this this is fine. We can also have restore token, restore token, but we also make sure that this is going to be restore token. This is actually going to be the same thing as this, just to hit back the login, hit the back end, so to get the new token. What else? Update user, have update user, which is going to be, so we pass user partial, we pass this user, and also this is going to be the promise. You can also pass update avatar, because we have this update avatar is actually the same thing, but we just change here to avatar. Just by default will return the entire user. I think this is it for this auth state. The rest we will correct it, or you can also just give to AI to help us correct this one. But we can create product. Actually, product can create here. Can do export. This one, is it export? Yes, we can do export type. Export type. It's a product. and we're just going to pass product. So for product, sorry, we're going to have a couple of stuff here for product. We're going to have ID. Even here, ID could be this way. You can also do underscore ID. I'm not sure which one we can, if we will remember to fix it from the back end. Sorry. So we can do the same thing here, just in case we forgot to fix it from the back end. So product, you're going to have the title, description, and the price. Image is going to be array. We want to have an array of strings, and by default this is empty. If it doesn't exist, there's no matter. Seller also, if it doesn't exist, it's okay. This is it. You can remove the name, so you can save that. We don't have any error. Okay, so we can copy this, give to AI. Let's have a look, check for error, check for errors. So AI will tell us what we have if we need error. We can also give AI to create context. We don't want to wait AI. To wait for the AI, we can go and create context as we are waiting for the AI. So for the context, we can import. We can actually use AI to speed up. I just ask AI to create context. So if I don't know why is it slow, it's slow like this, but we can give it time. Yes. Okay. Now this is the cleanup. This is the clean one. We can use this. It's good to use AI to help us avoid errors in features. Okay. Let's create auth context. You can ask AI to create auth context. Next, create auth context. So, auth context, or use auth. Use auth.ts context. Let's see. That's not correct. Let's do it manually. So we can do import. Come on, what is happening here? Import create context. Actually, we only need create context. We don't. We are not using. Actually, we wanted to tell AI to use. So we say use Zustand. Use Zustand. Zustand like this. Yeah. So this is going to be very easy. AI can help us. Yeah. So copy. This is the usage. How we're going to use this one. But I just want to copy. We can just go ahead and copy this one, and we will use it in our code to save time. Post this one here. So you want to see what we have. See, actually, the context is actually here again. The use state is actually here. Auth state, sorry. It's actually here. So you can import user. So even if you want us to, we can remove this one. Let's see. You can remove this one or remove this one here, because this one you're actually not even going to use it anywhere else except here. This is missing, so we need to add this. React Native synchronous storage. We will fix that. But this is what we have so far. So in the storage, in the use auth, we got user, which is nil, and token is nil or two. Login. So we will do the login. We also do. We have the login, logout. We also have the restore token, which is just going to set to false and clear the token. We will get back to this to handle the rest of the stuff. This is just the sample of way to do it, just to help us to speed up what we are going to do. We have update avatar. We also have update user. So don't worry about this. We will get back to this. We will get back to it and handle it. But looks like we need to install this. So if you copy this one and go back to AI, this I think we need to install this guy. Is missing. Yeah, we need to install this one. So we can just stop the app and paste this one. Nope. Clear this and go ahead, copy this one, copy that, and just paste this here. So this will install this package. Okay, wait for the installation and we'll get back to this. Okay, the installation completed successfully. We can try to save. Now the error is gone. Right now we don't really have anything. Even if you save that, we can use context in here. So I can ask AI. Let's use the context. Let's use this context here. So we're just going to wrap our Zustand auth context in here. So that's it. There's nothing much. So if you copy that one and just paste here, it's nothing much except we are going to have that context. We can correct this. So for that, going to be nope, store and auth. This is the one. Can save that. So it's some stuff here we don't really need. Splash screen, we don't have a splash screen for now. If you see here, we're just going to call the restore token. We call the restore token or loading. That's it. This one we don't really need this one for now. But I can save it. Just save and restart our app. We can do again npx expo start. So this will restart our application. So the main goal here is just to create the context. Create the context, create our app layout, wrap the context, the store, so that you can use the context all over, or to manage the app state all over our application. Create the theme, and this is the basic one, the basics for the app. So on mount, we need to have all of this stuff working ready. We can also we have already seen how we are working on this. We can also even go ahead and create the card, the storage, but the user card or market e-commerce card. For that, we can do that in the next episode. Doesn't matter for now. We can right now. What was very important was use the context and also the main app layout. We can go back to our app. This is what we have. If I restart, hit the okay, app is not connected. We can try to connect it again. This usually will take a couple of seconds. Let's try to go back. This is the app. can even clear and hit the this guy here. Yeah. So our app is here. We don't have any error. This is good. We don't have any error. So if you want, you can test the context to see that is loading. For example, refresh the token. You can go back here or just console.log console.log restoring token. So you want to see that message to know that everything is working properly. So you can reload. So we can try to close the app. Let's try to close the app. Where is it again? The app is here. Let's try to go to God again. Okay, let's see. Unload. Use effect. No app connected. I think we need to clear the data, the cache. Right, so I managed to clear cache. This usually take a couple of minutes. So clear cache, cleared cache, and now we can see that message here. So even if you load from layout context, you see that is up here. So this our goal was to on reload. So I can remove that message here to see that if you go to the context, where is that function again? So this is the one here. We can say that where is the function which you are calling? We want to see. Yeah, the function is actually here. It doesn't return anything. So it just on load we hit this function to restart the token. So that's the only thing we're doing here. All right. So another thing is, for example, if you want to load the user, if you go back here, say maybe you want to access the user from the context, so from the app layout or the app root, the root layout here, you want to access the user. Where is it again? Restore. So we can access user. We can Auth is here. So we can do if user nope. If not user, we can console.log the user is not there. So try to import it. This guy will import the user autom user load. But this one we need to do const user is equal to get user. So on load no user found. You see that message that no user found, restoring the token. So this is just if now we want to access the different data. All right, this was it for context, state management, app layout. So the rest we will we'll go ahead and work on it once we start now work on the functionalities. Next, what we can do is go ahead and design our home screen. Which one is home screen again? This is the home screen. So we can go ahead and design the home screen, loading product, and all of that. My name is Shaban Msomba. If you haven't subscribed, please like the video and hit the subscribe button. Make sure to share also with the friends. All right, see you in the next episode.